Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa. This is Love of Gold. Today I bring you a reading about messages from your passed away loved ones. For some reason, I feel called to giving you messages from those who have passed, and probably they're trying to reach you out one way or the other with an important message. I have selected 4 images. Go ahead and pick your pile. We have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Once you have picked, I'll see you in your pile. All right, here we go. Pile number 1, Mount Fuji. Let's look. First, we're going to look into who this person was before they passed. I have some images. We have brown eyes. We have thick hair. It doesn't have to be the color. They can have really thick hair. They could be animal lovers. They could have had a dog that they actually loved, or they could actually be one of your pets right now, which is interesting. They could have been a very social person. I have a feeling of social workers, bakers, even accountants. There's something that it was a bit of a group setting or one-on-one kind of thing. It had to do with voluntary work or working as a team, a lot of talking, a lot of socializing kind of person. Fixing, they could have been good at handiwork. They could have been good at fixing things, or they could have been the kind of person who hires these kind of people to fix their house. They were onto things. And cakes, yeah, like I said, baking cakes. They might have had a sweet tooth. They might have been a big fan of Boston cream cakes. You let me know. Hopefully one of these resonate with you, but let's look at more about who they were. Okay, this is the kind of person who would come in handy. Any issues, anything, any tragedy that could have happened to you, they were the person to go to. They were the person who would always be striving for others to be happy. I don't sense that it was a very self-absorbed person. They like the environment, they like the people to be happy. Everyone else must be happy. No one deserves to suffer. No one deserves to be lied to be. The problem with that is that many people could have tricked them into doing favors for them, into trying or without even wanting. It doesn't have to be someone who's mean and wanted to actually lie to them, but they took advantage of their kindness, of how good they used to do things. That way they can also solve their own issues and aim for their happiness that way. So that person with the mountains, I can say that it was a very knowledgeable person, a very peaceful person. I don't sense someone who was the party type of person. It was more like, no, I have faith that this world will be a better one. So she felt like a responsibility, or he, doesn't have to be a she, he or she could have felt the responsibility of trying to help others, of trying to beautify the world one way or the other. I believe that she would believe, or this person would believe, in other people's talents and good feelings. Yeah, they could have been a very inspired person. They could look for moments of loneliness so that they can think things through, so they can recuperate, so they can get inspiration. I sense a lot of prayer. I sense a lot of peace. I sense a lot of things like that. So it was a pretty interesting person who was very mental, but was also very smart, sentimental at the same time, in the terms of they were outgoing and they were very helpful to others. If that resonates, then this is your ancestor, or not ancestor, but person who passed away, who wants to communicate something important to you. Let's see. What else? Let go. Lightning. Camera. Ooh, Six of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Cups. King of Cups. Nine of Cups. And Knight of Pentacles. Wonderful. So for what I sense is that they want to let you know that you are victorious, that things and blessings are coming to you. The only thing is that you have to be careful, because I feel like sometimes you are rejecting these blessings. You will not notice. With letting go, they're letting you know that you need to let go of certain thinking, because something new is coming. So whatever you are thinking that should happen, or whatever you think of people that should be there, they're not going to be there. Okay, you gotta accept it, because there's a sudden change coming that you have to let go of the thought as well. So stay peaceful, stay welcoming. um, they don't want you to reject opportunities or blessings from what's coming up. They appreciate you a lot, they miss you. I hear that they have always admired you when you were a little kid. They always thought of you of a beautiful child, that you were going to grow up to look beautiful. Maybe to the point that you could even become a model, but they didn't want you to become a model. So it's a little bit contradictory. But they had a sense of you of becoming someone gorgeous. Okay. With the Nine of Cups, these blessings will make you happy. So look for that fulfillment. With the camera, um, you're probably reminiscing on things from the past, or things that have happened in the past, especially when it comes to probably the masculine energy. We gotta let those things go, because definitely there's something coming up. There's definitely opportunities and money and other things coming up, that so be sure to be happy, be sure to enjoy life, to be rejoice in things. um Make yourself a drink, go do something fun, go some watch something that will fulfill you, not that will worry you or cause you stress. I don't know, create something, dress yourself as something that you always wanted to dress as, even if it were to be silly, even if you are to stay home only, a home alone, or I don't know, just do it. Make yourself the treat that you want to eat. Make yourself, even if it's silly, even if it's just a cookie. So they're advising you. For what I sense is that they want to let you know that you have won over whatever difficulties and over whatever you've been wanting or fighting for this whole time. And these cards were badly printed, by the way. It's stressing me out. I'm bothered by it. Sorry, has nothing to do with you. Yeah, so let's see. Let's look at important keywords or dates or numbers, I mean to say. I don't know why I said dates. We got the word convincing. So you have to be more convincing about what you want, what you're aiming for, about your own self love. Number 22. That one is very important. It could be a mirroring number. So something good is happening during that time, or a blessing is coming up during that time. Your living room. Living room should be the most relaxing place. Maybe this is where you spend most time in. So maybe renewing it will help you, bringing new things. Maybe you will get the opportunity of renewing those things. Phone, be attentive to the phone. Maybe people will communicate with you. You will be receiving news through your phone. Stronger connections. Yes, this is also what's coming. With stronger connections, it means that stronger possibilities and things, happy things to have. Oh my gosh. Bigger and happier things to happen is on its way. And the sun. So yeah, so by the end of summer, while summer is happening, these things are going to start changing in a positive way. So they are trying to reinforce this and reassure you for the fifth time that you need to let go of certain thoughts, of certain people or ideas, because things are about to happen, and you just gotta learn how to accept it. I hope this message have I hope you like this message, and I hope to see you in another pile. Let me know what you think in the comment section. You take care, okay? Bye bye. Pile number 2. Let's take a look. I have some cutouts that will let you know. Let's see, seafood, or definitely good or well seasoned food, fresh food. Cross. Cross is very important, is a very significant of it. It could be that they could be religious, they could be Christian, or they could just have a strong connection to the cross one way or the other. Color green, they might have liked a lot of green, they might have worn a lot of green. If you notice, maybe their jacket, maybe their pants, they used to like green. Okay, so heavy makeup. They could have worn heavy makeup. They could have want to have their hair to the side. It doesn't matter here the color palette or the skin color. They could have worn either fake eyelashes. I don't know, really strong lipstick, strong eyeshadow, strong eyeliner, or strong eyebrows. Is pointing at me. The hair color doesn't matter. Honestly, it comes in various colors, so you let me know. And yeah, they could have had a very nice youthful look. They could have had a strong chin. They could have had a really nice toned skin. Their hair could have been messy. They could have liked to leave it natural. They don't have to really style it. They could have liked wearing gel, or they could have loved sunglasses. They could have worn them very often. They could have liked wearing soft fabrics because they had an itch, maybe. I don't know. It's interesting. It is like saying, no, it has to be delicate because I'll feel uncomfortable. And with the image, I sense that it was someone very sensitive that would put love into what they make, like food, like what they do, and they probably loved hugs. I don't know. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know. To my head, it's coming. So oh, and one more image. Red. Okay, yeah. So again, with the red lipsticks, they could have liked the color red as well. It could have been one of their favorites or their many favorites, along with the color green. And with the seasoned food, they probably had, I sense that they had a need of eating fresh foods. They didn't have to be extremely cooked, but they like either soft, textured foods for some reason, or really well seasoned that is fresh. So, like with lemon, it doesn't have to be hard boiled, it doesn't have to be a heavy soup, but something about being fresh or soft. Let's see more about them. Swords. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. So I sense that for this person, their biggest worry was probably leaving their family behind, okay? Because I had the Ten of Pentacles. To them, it was a bit, I don't know, I'm getting messages of almost before they died, okay? They were the kind of person who wanted to speak up, who wanted to give justice, who wanted to speak out their thoughts. But even as a kid, because I can look at that image as a very young person, they had conflicting people, conflicting, how can I say this, whatever they thought or expressed or anything, it was always conflicting with what the family or outsiders would be considered acceptable. So there was no other choice but to move on, to leave these people behind, even though this person could have liked being around people, because I sense like they didn't want to be alone. That's why they even wanted a family. They didn't want to be alone. They liked this kind of like community type of thing, but they always had like really strong opinions, very decisive opinions, very expressive opinions, and this would cause conflict with other people or them internally as well. So there was no other choice but to pretty much like move on, move forward. Now, that's the sense that this gives me. Now that one is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is it's the winning card. It's the card that tells you that you can get attention, that you have honors and everything. This person could have been seen by a lot of people. They could have accomplished a lot of things that I don't think they deemed as valuable, which is sad. But they were pretty well recognized. They were pretty popular. They were pretty I don't I they were pretty much the center of attention. And even before they died, they could have also have had people, or getting attention of people, which is in a very interesting way. It was all about their personality, about who they were, that is causing this popularity to happen, right? Maybe they were family, especially if they had children, they would like to come to this person and have a sense of happiness. Now, I sense that their biggest worry, even after being this kind of attentive person and everything, I sense that she felt like her family was being left behind, and I sense that it was one of their biggest worries to leave their family behind. So that could be a major one. If all of this resonates with you, let's keep looking at what they want to tell you. See, someone else, distance, gold digger, hammer, axe. Let's see. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, Tower. Oh, let's see. This is a very strong message. Is there someone you're interested in? I don't sense that you seem to be in love, or maybe this ended really bad, because I sense that what they're telling you is that, hey, we are keeping the distance from you and this person who is actually distant because they have someone else. They're actually distant, and the distance is going to be great, because this is what's going to let them know in this period of rest is that they're actually gold diggers, and then they're going to get this shock, and this is going to end up really bad. Now, with the Queen of Wands, I can sense that you're also, or you should, or they are maybe happy that you're taking up some rest, that you are taking action when it comes to your health. Maybe you're taking a break from thinking about someone specifically. I don't know, because it feels like it could be something romantic, but at the same time, it's hard to say. Let me see if I can get a clarifier. Where are my cards? Yeah, I see. So yeah, so it's talking about you, because I got these two cards. There's definitely influence of whatever person this is, whatever this someone else is. There is someone else. Okay, there's someone else that is at a distance, and probably the closest thing that you have right now next to you is a gold digger. Don't worry about it. They will be kept at a distance because they don't have really clear intentions. I sense that this person is also going to go through a moment. Once they either take a break or think of something will shock them, and this will end up pretty bad. There's going to be a really bad ending between these two people, okay? Between that someone else and this gold digger. I at the same time sense that there's someone your way, because it's right under the star. I have a sense that there's someone else their way that is probably eyeballing you. it feels complicated, very complicated. So what they're trying to do is, yes, trying to say is, yes, rest up. And just like I used to do things with love, do things with love for yourself. Cook, bake, take this time of rest to rejuvenate, to be happy, because you have to heal from this mistreatment by this gold digger. Maybe perhaps you were not treated right, you were abandoned, you felt abandoned, you were probably abandoned if you felt it. I don't think it's all in your head. I don't think you were delusional to the point that, oh, everybody abandons me because of the hurt or the pain, but you have to heal from this. I sense with this isolation, you are about to get out of it. Okay, you are not going to stay there. You are coming out, because the Five of Pentacles definitely shows of someone overcoming this energy of poverty or misery. Now, with this person, this gold digger, because they have ideas of going with someone else, um, maybe it affected you financially. So your connections and love energy, I guess, not romance itself, but love energy is connected to your money. So whoever, if there's a person who is actually leaving you behind or ending things with you in a very ugly way, I sense that there's more than one person. I don't know why, but you let me know what you think. I think there's more than one person that you're leaving behind, and it's mostly masculine energies, because you are obviously working towards your looks, towards your health. You are rejuvenating, you are celebrating. I'm not sure why I said celebrating, but it's like a way of enjoying everything you have. Look at you. You have your flowers, you have your favorite outfit, you have your pet, you have the weather, you're growing plants. I don't know, you tell me what you're doing. And then you will be left in shock because of this gold digger. It's interesting. I sense that there's things happening right now, or there's things that are about to happen soon. So, with the distance, someone else and gold digger, there's something about to happen that is gonna end bad. It's gonna end bad for them, not for you. So you just focus on rejuvenating, because someone else is also coming. So I sense a lot of messages at the same time. Someone else is coming. You had to deal with a gold digger, either one or more than one. One could have been romantic, one could have probably not have to do with romance, but unfortunately, because your mind is connected to your feelings and everything, it is affecting you emotionally, and it's affecting your money, your wallet, and that's why you feel like you don't have enough this month, for instance, to pay for things. Don't worry about it, because it's a resting up period, and something else will definitely come to shock you. And while for other people this tower falls to end up badly, whatever relationship you had with these people, with these men, or whatever, or whoever they are, they're also going to end up really bad, and you will be finding out one way or the other. And this family member, I feel like they're sad to deliver you this message, because it could be painful to you. You let me know who this is, but it could be painful to you once you find out a lot of things about this gold digger, about this person who has someone else. It's going to be very disappointing. But you focus on recovering, you focus on your future, you focus on coming out of this kind of like poverty type of energy. Let's look at some keywords or numbers or dates or whatever comes out. All good. See, everything's okay. Everything is gonna be fine. 3 day. Maybe you're about to find something in 3 days. Maybe something is about to shock you in those 3 days. Maybe money is gonna be better in 3 days. What's going on? Yeah, everything seems confusing. Even I can sense you don't understand anything that I'm saying to you, or it's a bit confusing to point out who is who. But it's okay, because all is good, and you are about to find out maybe in 3 days. I see hot. Yeah, so someone is icy and hot. Someone comes and goes, someone talks to you, then stops talking to you. It's just plainly ridiculous. Let's see if there's anything else. Perfect proposal. Yeah, you don't know. Like I said, I don't know, but there's someone else involved, and they're definitely having this bad ending, and this is gonna shock you. So there's many messages. I would have to dissect one by one. If you want a personal reading, you can always let me know, or you can always hire someone who you can trust. Growth, yes, that's what is expected of you, and this is what is expected of what's coming for you. Growth, whether from your flowers, whether from your business, your channel, whether from anything, it's about to grow. So don't delay. So don't doubt it. In spring, by the next spring, maybe that perfect proposal is gonna happen. By this spring, it's either something happened during the spring, but I sense that something greater is gonna happen during the spring, or for the spring of next year. If you live in the US and the northern areas, then spring is probably the season that things like perfect proposal or that growth is about to happen. So all is good. Don't doubt it. Things are about to happen. Things are about to fall apart. You just focus on yourself. Hug your talents. Hug yourself. Be happy. I hope you like this message, and I hope to see you in another reading. You take care, pile number 2. Bye bye. Pile number 3. Let's take a look at who is. Let's take a look at who this person is who wants to tell you, wants to deliver a message. Summer concerts. They could be an outgoing person. They could have gone to concerts. They could have gone. I sense they like more like farmers market. They like the music. They like the people. They probably like to, oh, now it's the season for this event. Now it's the season for the other event, kind of thing. We have someone who's charming by the words. It could be a man, it could be a woman. They could wear that red tie in order to get that attention. They could wear those blue glasses in order to bring pass. In order, that's a word in Spanish for peace. To bring peace to your eyes, to your mind while they're communicating. And they're a charmer. They're a charmer. Winter, there's something that they could either do during the winter. They could have loved the snow. They could have loved cooler climates, or they could just simply live in areas where there was plenty of snow. Read any books lately? They were a bit of a trendy person, especially when it comes to books. They like learning new things, whether reading articles, whether, I don't know, reading anything. They could have liked that. That's why probably they wear the glasses. Chips, they could have been good at eating chips. They would have liked snacks, but I sense of the fatty kind, not the very healthy kind. They could have liked munching on things all the time. I sense that. Okay, they could have had darker skin. They could have had a bunion, a bun. They could have liked their updos. They could have liked having their hair up or tie their hair. They could have been blonde. They could have had short hair. They could have liked styling their hair with a lot of hairspray. They could have liked dressing pretty well with soft materials, with classy materials. Maybe they were a little bit of an old-fashioned and like to look clean and presentable. And curls. They could have also liked these nice, really well-groomed curls, thick hair. They could have had brown hair. You tell me what it is. Perfect. Let's see what else can we find out about them. Okay, so I sense two things. They this person could have been married to you. This person, I don't know why I sense it could have been a partner. Anyways, it doesn't have to be. It could be someone you were really close to. It could be someone you really felt a strong connection and could get along really well with, especially when it comes to sharing chips. I sense that they could have offered you the chips or be like, you want to try these chips? I don't know why. I don't know. You tell me. They could have seen you as someone really adorable, really cute that should be spoiled, whether it was your partner or not. They could have liked different things, trying exotic things, maybe. It's a person who would enjoy the good things in life in the sense of, um, I'm very passionate about this. I love this, so I will do it. I hear they could have been pretty influential. Like they could have, oh, I guess because of the way they would talk, they would influence people in order to get them to do as they want. I guess you could say that, not in a bad way, but more like sounding more convincing, stating their point. They could have been a person also that. Maybe the foods, maybe everything they did or their lifestyle wouldn't let them sleep peacefully. They could have gone through some stress or physical pain because we're talking a little bit before they died. But things happen because of fate. I don't know why they're pointing that out. You guys could have met each other because it was fated as well. Um, they sense that whatever their passions would lead them, um, would make them fortunate. They were a lucky person anyway, but I sense they could also have been very karmatic. Okay, you tell me. Yeah, so they liked talking to people, building connections to people, especially if it's one on one. They will always be having the typical person, meeting the typical person that then you go like, why didn't they just date it or what? No, because it was a business partner. No, because we were just friends. No, because of this. I don't know. But they were very good at meeting people, at becoming friends with people. They were very outgoing. Um, they were also very curious about cute things. There's something about cute things. They're very curious. Huh. Maybe colors, the colors. There's something about Chinese, Japanese that would attract them a lot. Even some Mexican kind of like styles or designs or colors, especially the strong colors. But yeah, so they might have had like a good sense of humor. They could have had like a youthful type of sense of humor kind of thing. They were very curious people. There's a sense of a childish type of energy, that you can sense from this person. Nothing bad, nothing negative, but you can always let me know if it is something bad or negative. But it seems like they're the kind of person that people would trust because they don't seem to have really bad intentions, which is fine. If that resonates, and hopefully it does, we're going to look at more things of what did they want to tell you now. Gambling, boat, girl with a snake, karmic relationship. All right. They, let me tell you, they still think you are a very adorable person, that you are very cute with capabilities of doing more. That's what I hear. They can do more. It's just that they don't know it. With the boat, it means that things are happening for you. They're coming, things are coming to happen. But it also has to do with a karmic relationship. You could probably know someone who has actually money problems. Okay, they have some kind of addiction to the money or misuse of the money, if I can say that. If it were love towards money, I would tell you, no, they are very obsessed. No, they gamble the money. It's like they do not understand to put it in a good use, and that could bring you down because it is risky. Okay, you could be empathic, you could understand this person, but unfortunately, even if this person tells you, hey, um even if this person tells you, hey, I can still make it happen, I have $10,000 in my bank account, we can make this happen, they have a problem. And because they have a problem, you, as the girl with the snake, could be attacked by the snake. And this is very karmic. Feeling triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, loving, and loving you. Are you separated from this person? Is that what it is? Um, they're not telling me that this person is looking at you from afar. Perhaps they see you as the ultimate happiness. They see you as this beautiful thing. They have a lot of feelings for you in every single way of the word, in every single extension of the word, if you know what I mean, like sentimental and physically. Okay, to them you are that paradise, that summer, that spring, and they feel entitled to enjoy you. See that bunny? It's adorable. I want to get that bunny. I want that bunny. The main issue with this is that this is karmic. Okay, you gotta understand what they're telling you is that what you've been asking for is coming in. But the question is, will you understand if you ever feel the triggers and the turmoil or the resentment? Make sure you analyze these feelings. Do you still feel resentment? Do you still feel the triggers? Or do you see that this person still has triggers about things? Do they feel resentment? This only can show you that either they have not healed or you need healing, which I doubt. And if you do need healing, this person will obviously make you see, trigger you in a way that you have to analyze who has the problem here. Only you will know, because I am not going to investigate this, and I know this family member is a bit reserved. They don't want to say a lot about your issues. I don't know why. I don't know where. They're very protective of you to the point that, no, this is what she needs to know or he needs to know. And if they will understand it, and it's up to them because they are more capable than they think. And you just tell them this, because you don't have to tell them. I don't have to tell you more than that. They're this kind of person. They're not strict, but they're more overprotective of you. So whoever this person is, whoever this ancestor is, they are pretty basic and direct. They're telling you, girl, bottom line, they still have their issues, and it has to do with money. So make sure you understand this. Make sure you analyze this and realize what's going on. You are meant for happiness. You're destined to get this happiness. But the problem is that this person sees you as the happiness, sees you as being happy, and they actually want to come back. They want to definitely travel to you. They have it in mind. They're ready. They're ready to go get that fourth wand. They're ready. But analyze the situation very well, because they were destined to be a karmic relationship. Your mission will be to find out if you can understand that they have healed or not. They're not giving me an answer that if you keep him or keep her, life is going to be bad for you. No, they're telling me, no, they know what to do. They know what to say. They know if they want this person or not. It's like saying they have plain trust in you, but they want to confirm to you that this person is coming back, that you were that girl with the snake, but your wishes are coming true and that this was a karmic relationship. Knowing this, knowing that they want to come back and that they see you as happiness and that they want to let you know that he still has issues with money, or you, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's this person, then you tell me, how is this going to pan out? So I sense this ancestor so overprotective of you, but they also leave you in liberty of saying you're smart enough and I know what you're gonna do. So I don't have to tell you, is it gonna be good or is it gonna be bad? Because you already know. This is a very straightforward, whoever this person is. And they say, no, don't, I'm not even gonna tell you if it's a good thing or a bad thing that they accept this person. It is up to them. Now let's look at any keywords. Might be important. We have a lot. Okay. All good. Everything is good. They have plain trust in you. 3 days. This could be happening in 3 days. You might find out things in 3 days. Number three, as an extra confirmation right there. I see how someone who is talks to you once and then leaves you alone and then comes back romantically and then they leave you again and then they slap you with their words. That kind of relationship. USA, official partner of the US soccer. So it's either they have a passion for soccer, they follow the World Cup, I don't know. Um, you might like soccer, you might go for the USA team, or they could have played in the USA team. I don't know. You tell me. Do you know someone who plays for the USA team that you're going through struggle with, who has some gambling problems? Let me know. Perfect proposal. Yeah, so they are making up this idea or this dream that they want to sell. They want to leave you with this expression. They go like, they're so cute. I want them to make this face when I tell them everything I want to tell them about how great they are, about how beautiful they are. And that's the energy I sense from that. Anxiety. This person struggles with anxiety too. That's hence the energy of that. Spring. Something could have happened during the spring, or something is also about to happen for the spring. So whatever happened in the spring, the next cycle, something could be starting to get more serious or definite by the next spring. What's going on? Yeah, you're not sure about what's going on, but once things happen, oh yeah, you don't know. Look at that. That's why it flips on upside down. Whenever it flips us upside down, is because you cannot tell, you are not able to see. But yeah, what's going on, you're about to find out, so don't worry about it. Alrighty, my friend, just letting you know that this ancestor or passed away loved one is protecting you heavily and they want the best for you. So it's not the first time they have sent you this message. You let me know what you think, and I hope you like this video. See you in the next one. You take care, okay? Bye bye. Last but not least, pile number 4 with the cake. Let's see who this person was. First, I'm going to show you my cutouts. I got a lot for your group. Okay. Someone who likes good smells, who was probably a very clean person. Oh, connections. Okay, they might be a little bit disorganized, but they would make things happen. See, with this image, and they probably didn't want to see it. They probably were the kind of person who had a hard time understanding that they were overdoing things. You know what I mean? It's like overloading things. It's like connecting one thing after the other in order for things to work at the same time. That's the kind of person that they could have been. Workout, yeah, they probably like breathing. I sense meditation or yoga with this. I normally don't. I normally sense a person who likes to run and eat healthy, but I sense more like yoga and patience and music and being well balanced. Music, yeah, see, music is maybe the sound or the beats or anything would bring them peace. Camping, they could have loved going out in nature, go camping, go fishing, anything that with absolute quiet. Dreads, they could have had dreads or braids. It could have been an older man, it could have been white, or they could have just styled their hair with a lot of gel, or they were like a little bit of an farmer type of look, but they like to be clean, they like to be presentable. Could have been a man. Okay, an elder. They could have already been grandparents. They could have been Asian. I don't sense the Asian part as much, but they could have been already older person, grandma, grandpa type of feeling. And yeah, so an older man. Could have been an uncle. They could have liked jewelry. They could have loved hats. They could have had a round nose. They could have had a beard. Anything that inspires you with this image, you let me know. Perfect. And then let's see more about them. Four of Wands and Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so definitely only two cards, which is the funny thing. It could have been a person who, yeah, they could have been someone older, a grandparent, definitely, someone who would live in a house or was part of a house, someone who obviously was married and had children. With life, they did feel a little left out, and we're talking about the times that before they died, okay, before whatever happened, they happened. They could have been a little bit of a loner, a little bit of, I don't want to join this huge party, I want just my peace, I want to sit here under the tree. If I want to go fishing, please let me be. I want to go fishing. Hey, I'll be back in 5 hours, don't worry about me kind of personality. No, I'm gonna go for a walk in nature, I will be back in 2 hours. So they were probably the kind of person who did not carry a cell phone to be contacted with, or if they had one, they probably didn't want to answer it or want to learn it, want to learn crap about it. But they enjoyed their music. They enjoyed there's something about a radio. Now I don't know if they would carry around a radio. I don't sense a phone. Okay, so there's got to be something about music that they liked. They liked radios. I guess they grew up with it because grandparents, you know how they are. With the overloaded, I am not very sure if they liked to go about doing things and things that were not the responsibility. So, for instance, don't worry, I'll watch over my grandchildren while you do that. And it was too much for them to handle, but they didn't want to admit it. Because you also had to feed the children, and they were like, now they have to cook. Oh, not only that, the baby vomited, so now she has to clean. That kind of overly doing things, overdoing responsibilities. Like, it's okay, grandson, I will give you this money, and then they needed that money to pay someone for something. I don't know, anything like that. It was like, I'm not saying they were bad at living life, because obviously they were pretty stable with the Four of Wands. But they were definitely that they were a little bit of an overdoer, overachiever, or I don't want to say overgiving, because they really weren't much of overgivers with the Four of Cups. They were more reserved. They were more like saying, like, no, 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 don't worry about me, I can do this for you, and then we shall all be happy. Okay. All right, if that resonates with you, hopefully it does. Let's take a look at what they want to say to you. I sense that they like to please people, but meaning in their family. I'm not talking about the community, like other people who like to give to the community. This one was like my family, my grandchildren, my pets, my everything, you know? What do they want to say to you? Date night. Oh, yes. All right. The butterfly. Separation. Empress. Page of Cups. Page of Wands. Okay. Oh, okay. Number one, they understand that you miss them. Okay, this separation has been harsh on you. Maybe flowers. They love flowers. I'm not sure why I'm telling you this. The other groups did not really have this, but this person, they want flowers. Okay, please give them flowers. Um, for important dates or any time of the day, they say no, it doesn't matter. Any day, but we want you to understand that we are connected with you. We are watching what's going on and we want you to be happy. We are trying to give you a slice of the cake so that you're happy. They want to reward you, not necessarily reward, but they want to make you happy by spoiling you. That's what I'm trying to say. They know that you are a wonderful treat to other people, and they've seen you evolve. Okay, they've seen you change. This separation of them with you has also hit them really hard, and it has also hit you. So flowers is important to communicate. They said you can always talk to them by giving them flowers, saying their name, and just talk to them. Just do it. They're there to listen to you. They're there for you. Oh gosh, I'm getting sentimental. Well, with the butterfly, yes, changes. You are evolving. Life is evolving for you. Life is changing for you. With the date night, yes, they want to confirm to you you will be going out on a date. It is true. Luck is on your side. So things are happening, including that wonderful date nights that you've been asking for. Well, you will be treated with those slices of cake that you've been asking for. Now they want to tell you you have evolved so much, you have grown, you have developed so well, that you will be getting offers. Okay, I don't see a specific person because it's a bit in the mystery. Okay, it's a bit in the mystery. You sort of don't know this. You sort of feel a little unsettled by this mystery, so you are scared. You're scared because you don't know what's coming, right? And there's you sitting, waiting, working towards yourself. I don't know, because with a butterfly you are evolving. But look at you, you are fertile, you're everything, you look gorgeous. So soon, little by little, there is an offer coming, there is a gift coming, there's a treat coming for you. At first it's gonna seem like something insignificant. Yes, maybe insignificant men will be trying to get you, but with time, with this tiny offer and starting to get to know you, they will want something else. Okay, they will want more. They will strive to take more action towards you. And this is what's going to happen, unfortunately, little by little. I say unfortunate because honestly, I like things fast. But that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Okay? So yeah, these people, I sense that at first it's going to be people that you might redeem as or deem as I'm sorry for the word, but insignificant, less important, maybe too casual. I don't know if I'm being too rough with the word insignificant. Probably I'm being too strong. um More like casual, more like, oh no, it's just meet you and friends, kind of like friend zone type of personality. So no, it is coming, it is in its way. It doesn't tell me when, but it's gonna happen slowly. Let's see if any of our keywords will tell you this. They appreciate you a lot, I'll be honest. They see you as this wonderful prize. Great. Stronger connections, we already know with stronger connections, there's a little by little you will start building up. Summer, oh, have a lot of words. Summer, with the summer, once the summer ends or towards the summer or during the summer is when you will start feeling different. These changes are coming. Pain, be careful with that. Maybe you're overworking yourself. Blank message. That means there's people who want to talk to you, but they're too shy, they're too scared, they're always hiding behind a mask, and they are not brave enough to send you that message that they want to tell you. They could be in pain. I'm not saying only you are in pain. See, feeling what? Feeling pain. So not you necessarily, but these people are. Whoever this person is definitely feeling in pain because they are not able to send you the message that they want. That's why the blank message. Friends, stronger connections. See, more friends. See, little by little, we start off with friends, and then you will find someone definitely deep in. Yeah. So once you start off with a friendship, that friendship will deepen, and who knows what will come out of it. That's all the messages that I have for you. I hope you let me know in the comment section what's up, and I hope to see you in another reading. You take care, okay? Bye bye.